Welcome back to my channel, Mr. English Studio. It's great to see you all again. And today, I'm here with someone you already know and love, Emily. How are you doing today, Emily?
I'm doing great, James. Thanks for having me again. I always enjoy being here. How about you? Feeling good?
I'm feeling fantastic. I had a big cup of coffee this morning, so if I sound extra excited, you know why.
That explains the energy. I was wondering why you were practically bouncing around earlier.
Hey, excitement is essential for learning English, right?
True. And we're excited today because we're talking about something super important for beginners: how to talk about yourself in English. Introductions are the first step in any conversation.
Exactly. And if you're watching this, you probably want to feel more confident when someone asks, "Tell me about yourself." Don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what to say.
Maybe we should start the same way most conversations begin, with greetings. James, how do you usually greet someone?
I keep it simple. I say, "Hi, I'm James. Nice to meet you." And I smile, because smiling makes everything easier.
Yes, and here's a small tip for learners. Keep your greeting short and clear. Something like, "Hello, my name is Emily," works perfectly.
Viewers, do you know how to introduce yourself in English? Think about it for a second.
If you're not sure, don't worry. That's why we're here. Let's grade it down step by step.
Step 1. Say your name. I'm James, or my name is James.
Step 2. Say where you're from. For example, I'm from Canada, or I'm from South Korea.
And step 3. Say one simple fact about yourself. Maybe your job, your hobby, or something you like. For example, I'm an English teacher, or I like playing the guitar.
Let's put it all together. I'll go first. Hi, I'm Emily. I'm from the United States, and I love learning new languages.
Nice. Okay, my turn. Hi, I'm James. I'm from the UK, and I really enjoy making English learning videos. How's that?
Pretty good. You passed the test.
Thank you. I was nervous.
Viewers, now it's your turn. Repeat after us. First, hi, my name is... Ready? Repeat it.
Now say, I'm from. Go ahead and repeat that one too.
And now add something fun. I like, or I enjoy. It could be anything. Cooking, reading, traveling, sleeping.
Everyone enjoys sleeping. That one's universal.
True. And many learners feel shy about talking about themselves. But trust me, you don't need long sentences. You just need simple, clear phrases.
Which of these phrases do you use in your daily life? Let us know in the comments.
And have you ever felt nervous when introducing yourself in English? Tell us your story below. We love reading your comments.
In the next chapter, we're going deeper into describing your personality, hobbies, and daily routine. All the things that help you sound more natural.
So stay with us. And if you're ready for Chapter 2, just say, yes, continue in the comments.
If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like and subscribe.
See you in the next video.
All right, everyone, welcome to Chapter 2. If you made it this far, you're amazing. And if you skipped Chapter 1, well, Emily might give you homework.
Oh, definitely. No skipping. But since you're here now, let's keep going. Today, we're talking about how to describe your personality and your hobbies in simple, natural English.
This is one of my favorite topics because it's a chance to show who you are, and you don't need complicated vocabulary, just a few useful adjectives and phrases.
Exactly. Let's start with personality. James, how would you describe yourself?
I'd say I'm friendly, talkative, and maybe a little silly.
A little silly? Only a little?
Okay, very silly, but silly in a charming, educational way.
Viewers, listen to those adjectives. friendly, talkative, silly. Very simple, very natural. You can use words like shy, relaxed, serious, cheerful, confident.
Right. You can say something like, I'm a friendly person, or I'm pretty outgoing, or I'm a bit shy.
And you can mix them with frequency phrases. For example, I'm usually calm, or I'm often energetic, or I'm sometimes a little quiet.
Do you know how to describe your personality in English? Try saying one or two adjectives out loud right now.
And don't worry about being perfect. Think simple first. You can always learn more words later.
Now let's move to hobbies, one of the easiest and most fun ways to talk about yourself. For example, I enjoy cooking. And by cooking, I mean reheating leftovers in the microwave.
That doesn't count as cooking.
It does if you believe in yourself, Emily.
Okay, fine. But let's give some real examples. Reading, traveling, running, watching movies, listening to music, drawing, dancing, exercising, playing games.
And remember, you can say I like, I enjoy, or I love. They all work. For example, I love hiking, or I enjoy learning English, or I like playing basketball.
Here's a tip. If the hobby is a verb, you usually add ing. For example, I like cooking, not I like cook.
Yes, and that's something learners often forget. Emily, want to give an example sentence?
Sure, I enjoy reading mystery books. How about you give one too?
I like playing the guitar in my free time. And yes, that one's true, not like the microwave thing.
Viewers, repeat after us. I like, ready? Say it out loud.
Now try I enjoy. Give it a try.
And finally, I love. Fill it in with something that makes you happy.
Which hobby describes you the best? Tell us in the comments below.
And here's a fun challenge. Write one sentence about your personality and one sentence about your hobby. Something like, I'm a cheerful person and I love traveling.
That's a great exercise. And trust me, writing it down helps everything stick in your memory.
Before we finish this chapter, here are 3 quick example introductions combining everything we learned.
Example 1. I'm friendly and I love cooking at home.
Example 2. I'm a quiet person and I enjoy watching movies.
Example 3. I'm outgoing and I love meeting new people.
Try making your own version. It's fun and super useful.
And remember, confidence comes from practice. Speak even if you're not sure. That's how you improve.
Ready for chapter 3? If you want to continue, just say, yes, continue.
If you enjoyed this part, don't forget to like and subscribe.
See you in the next chapter.
Welcome back, everyone. We're now in Chapter 3, and today we're going to help you talk about something super practical, your daily routine. This is one of the best ways to practice English because you talk about your day all the time.
Absolutely. Daily routines are simple, but they help you build confidence with verbs, time phrases, and basic sentence structure. And you don't need complicated grammar to sound natural.
Right. So let's start with a simple question. Emily, what's the first thing you do in the morning?
The first thing I do, I wake up, check the time, and then try to convince myself to get out of bed.
That sounds relatable. I do something similar. I wake up, open my eyes, and ask myself, why is it morning already?
See? Everyone thinks that. But here's something important for learners. When you talk about your routine, use the simple present tense. For example, I wake up at 7, not I am waking up at 7.
Yes, simple present. Easy and clear. So my routine goes like this. I wake up at 7, I drink coffee, and I start working.
Nice. And you can add time words to sound more natural. In the morning, after lunch, in the evening, at night, every day, or usually.
For example, In the morning, I usually drink coffee. Or in the afternoon, I take a short break.
Viewers, do you know how to describe your daily routine in English? If not, don't worry. We'll guide you step by step.
Let's break down a simple routine using 3 parts: morning, afternoon, and evening.
In the morning, you can say, I wake up, I brush my teeth, I take a shower, I eat breakfast, I go to work, or I go to school.
In the afternoon, I eat lunch, I study, I work, I take a break, or I meet my friends.
And in the evening, I relax, I cook dinner, I watch TV, I read, or I go to bed.
Let's give the viewers an example full routine. I'll start. In the morning, I wake up at 7, eat breakfast, and check my emails. In the afternoon, I work on videos and drink more coffee. Too much coffee, probably. In the evening, I relax, read a little, and go to bed around 11.
That actually sounds healthy, except the coffee part. Let me try. In the morning, I go for a short walk, eat breakfast, and start teaching my classes. In the afternoon, I work, study, and sometimes meet friends. In the evening, I cook dinner, watch a show, and go to bed before midnight.
Perfect example. Viewers, now it's your turn. Repeat after us. In the morning, I... Go ahead, say it out loud.
Now try. In the afternoon, I...
And finally, in the evening, I...
Great. And here's a tip. You don't need to talk about every little detail. Just pick the most important actions.
Yes, you don't need to say, I blink, I breathe, I stand up. Keep it simple.
Please don't talk about blinking. That would be the strangest introduction ever.
Viewers, which part of your routine is the most interesting? Tell us in the comments.
Or tell us the hardest part. For me, the hardest part is waking up early.
Same here. And here's another challenge. Write 3 sentences, 1 for morning, 1 for afternoon, 1 for evening. Practice makes everything easier.
If you want to get even better, try recording yourself speaking. It's fun and super helpful for pronunciation.
Ready for chapter 4? If you want to keep going, just say, yes, continue.
And don't forget, if you're learning something new, hit that like button.
And of course, subscribe for more English lessons.
See you in the next chapter.
Welcome back, everyone. This is Chapter 4, and today we're talking about something very personal and very useful: your family and your background. These are things people often ask when they first meet you.
Yes, and it's also something English learners sometimes find difficult because they're not sure which phrases to use. But don't worry, by the end of this chapter, you'll be able to talk about your family in a simple, natural way.
Exactly. So let's start with the basics. Emily, how would you introduce your family in a conversation?
I'd say something like, I have a small family. I live with my parents and my younger brother. Very simple. No complicated vocabulary.
Nice. I'd say I come from a big family. I have 2 sisters and 1 brother. And yes, that's true. Growing up was very loud.
I can imagine, but hear that phrase, everyone. I come from a big family. That's a great expression to use.
And here's another useful one. I'm the oldest, I'm the youngest, or I'm in the middle.
Or you can talk about where your family lives. For example, my family lives in the United States, or my family lives in Mexico. Very simple, very clear.
Viewers, do you know how to describe your family in English? Try thinking of one sentence right now.
Let's give some easy structures. You can say, I have 1 brother, I have 2 sisters, I don't have any siblings, I'm an only child.
Yes. And here's something important. Siblings means brothers and sisters together. It's a useful word.
Let's add a bit more detail. For example, my mother is a teacher, or my father works in a hospital.
And you don't have to be very specific. Just a general idea is enough. You can say, my parents work in business, or my sister is a student.
Let's give a full example introduction. I'll go first. I have a small family. I live with my parents and my younger brother. My mother works at a school, and my brother is a high school student.
And here's mine. I come from a big family with 3 siblings. My sisters live in different cities, and my brother is still in university.
Great examples. Viewers, repeat one phrase after us. Ready? Say it. I have.
Now repeat this one. My family lives. Go ahead and say it out loud.
And one more. I come from. You can finish it with a small family or a big family.
Here's a fun question for everyone watching. How many people are in your family? Tell us in the comments below.
Yes, and here's another challenge. Write 2 sentences, one about how big your family is and one about where they live.
Now let's talk briefly about background, another common topic. When people ask about your background, they may want to know where you grew up or what your life was like before.
You can use simple phrases like, I grew up in, I spent my childhood in, I moved to, I used to live in,
For example, I grew up in a small town, or I moved to the city when I was 18.
or I spent my childhood in a quiet neighborhood near the mountains.
Viewers, have you ever tried talking about your background in English before? If yes, tell us how it went.
And remember, don't try to tell your whole life story. Just give a few simple facts.
Exactly. 1 or 2 short sentences are perfect. Think of it like giving small pieces of information, not an entire biography.
We hope this chapter helped you feel more confident talking about your family and background.
And if you're ready to learn how to put everything together into a natural introduction, then Chapter 5 is going to be awesome.
Just say yes, continue, and we'll move on to the final chapter.
And of course, don't forget to like and subscribe if you're learning something new today.
See you in the next chapter.
Welcome to the final chapter, everyone. If you're still with us, you're officially part of the Mr. English Studio family. Today, we're going to put everything together and help you create a full, natural self-introduction.
Yes, we've talked about your name, your personality, your hobbies, your daily routine, your family, and your background. Now it's time to combine them into one smooth, confident introduction.
And don't worry, it's not as hard as it sounds. Think of it as building a sandwich. You just stack the pieces together without making a mess like I usually do.
Yes, please don't make a mess. But James has a point. Introductions follow a simple structure. Let's go through it step by step.
Step 1. Your name and greeting. Something like, "Hi, I'm James. Nice to meet you."
Step 2. Where you're from. For example, I'm from the UK, or I come from a small town in Japan.
Step 3. Your personality or your job. Something like, "I'm a friendly person," or "I'm an English teacher."
Step 4. Your hobbies and interests. For example, I love reading, or I enjoy cooking at home.
Step 5. One sentence about your daily routine. Something simple like, "I usually wake up early and start work at 9.
Step 6. Your family or background, only if you want to add it. For example, I come from a big family, or I grew up near the mountains.
And step 7. A closing sentence. Something friendly like, "I'm happy to meet you," or "Thanks for listening."
Now, let's show the viewers what a full introduction sounds like. James, you go first.
All right, here's mine. "Hi, I'm James. I'm from the UK. I'm a cheerful and talkative person, and I love making English learning videos. I usually start my day with coffee and work on new lessons in the afternoon. I come from a big family with 3 siblings. I'm really excited to meet you and learn together.
That was great. Now, here's mine. Hi, I'm Emily. I'm from the United States, and I'm an energetic and friendly person. I enjoy learning languages and spending time outdoors. I usually teach my classes in the morning and relax in the evening. I have a small family, and I grew up in a quiet neighborhood. Nice to meet you.
See? Simple, natural, and easy to follow. Viewers, now it's your turn. Repeat after us. Hi, I'm... Go ahead, say your name out loud.
Now try I'm from. Fill in your country or city.
And say one personality word. I'm a person. Maybe cheerful, calm, shy, confident. Whatever fits you.
Add your hobby, I enjoy or I love.
And if you want, add something about your daily routine. I usually...
Finally, add your closing sentence. Nice to meet you or thanks for listening.
Now, here's a big question for you. Can you write your full introduction in the comments below? We'll read them and give you feedback.
And which part of this introduction was the easiest for you? Tell us in the comments. Sharing helps other learners too.
Remember, your introduction doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be you. The more you practice, the more natural it will feel.
Yes, try introducing yourself to a friend, a family member, or even your mirror. Speaking out loud is the best practice.
And that brings us to the end of this 5-chapter video lesson. We hope you enjoyed learning with us today.
If you learned something new, don't forget to like this video.
And subscribe to Mr. English Studio for more fun English lessons every week.
Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.